right, so Justin Gaethje signed with the UFC memorably back in 2017, realized an interim lightweight title with his win over Tony Ferguson in 2020. But you know this man exceedingly well, frequent golf partner of yours, is that undisputed gold that he's winning.
Yeah, it's all he wants, right? The guy loves to fight, but he ultimately wants to become a champion. I don't know if Justin Gaethje will be satisfied with what he has done in the UFC if he doesn't get another opportunity to try to become the champion. But every time he fights, he puts on such tremendous shows that he almost gets fast-tracked back to a title. Tonight he has to go out and dominate, and that will put him right back in line to be looking at a UFC championship fight.
And he has won other major titles. Obviously, the bank account looks pretty good, but Justin Gaethje is always going to be fighting the best in the world, and that is his reality once again here in the Octagon tonight. So here he is, Khabib Nurmagomedov. His future in all likelihood is in the UFC Hall of Fame, but his present is this fight right now, once again taking on a fellow top 10, 155 pound.
And when you've done everything that Khabib has done, that's all you see, is the best the business has to offer. Yeah. And after the McGregor fight, his star shined more brightly than he ever could have imagined. I know how humble Khabib is. I know how much he loves to live in privacy. I understand that, but when you beat a Conor McGregor in the way that he did, he became an international icon, and it shows as you watch him in his pursuits of just opportunities and everything. But nothing is available to Khabib if he does not take care of business in this octagon. And every time he steps foot there, he does exactly that. One of the most dominant fighters the UFC has ever seen.
Going into that Conor McGregor fight, UFC 229, October of 2018, had about 4 million Instagram followers. Yes. How about 15 million? You got some catching.
I mean, the next day, he was up to 10. It was unbelievable. That's what happens when you fight Conor McGregor, and you beat him.
Most lightweights say, top to bottom, the toughest matchup for them in this division is Khabib Nurmagomedov. We'll see how it goes for him here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Justin the Highlight Gaethje. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, well, it's a dream matchup for fight fans, and it is upon us here and now in front of a capacity crowd. Justin Gaethje taking on Khabib Nurmagomedov, and Khabib really has a lot of confidence coming in here tonight that he is going to be able to overwhelm yet another lightweight foe.
The confidence comes from fight number 1, where he was able to just get forward, bite down on his mouthpiece, take everything that Gaethje threw at him, take him down and submit him. He believes that he can do that now better today because he knows it. He has felt it. This is a rematch. This is a second opportunity for Khabib to do something special. And in those moments, we have seen the Russian look better than we have ever expected him to look.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Fighters separate from the clinch now. Lead kick is true there by Gaethje. All right, early round action here. No surprise to see Justin Gaethje go to the leg kicks early.
I mean, we saw Justin Gaethje just demolish guys with those leg kicks before the UFC.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook. Nice strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Strong outside leg kick. Oh, with authority, the body. Uppercut attempt does not get to the target. Nice job defensively there by Nurmagomedov. It's a pretty good jab. Oh, he's on wobbly legs now. All right, so Justin Gaethje putting on a show as usual. And we feel very privileged to have these seats, but specifically when this man fights, it is a sight to behold.
You know, John, we always say stuff like he's your favorite fighter. That's true. Everybody is in tune when Justin Gaethje fights. And ultimately, it relies on his ability to stay upright and overwhelm you with the striking. He's accurate, he's quick, he hits hard, he's just good. He's an all-around great fighter, and he continues to prove that when he steps into the octagon.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Nurmagomedov. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Gaethje getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes. Final seconds here. Gaethje getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
All right, buckle up, here we go. Round two, Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Justin, the highlight Gaethje. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Oh, there you go.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Nice block.
Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Oh, huge ground strike there. I can see the cut man's actually getting excited. Oh, this one could be over soon. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. Watch arm bar here.
Ooh, that's tight IB tap.
It's starting to get really tight in there.
Oh, and now he gives up on the submission. He's having his way with him here. Nurmagomedov's back in full mount.
Nice.
Gaethje's in half guard. Oh, the ground and pound is there. All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, can follow up.
And now he's looking to choke.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight. It looks like he's trying to get an arm triangle, but he's got to get to the opposite side, get his chest to the mat, and find that finish. Oh, wow, oh!
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands, every punch lands. He has just outclassed this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensive.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Exactly that. Change up your strikes. The boxing looks great. The kickboxing down low looks awesome. And that head kick, that's one.
All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, this is what you're taught. When you're learning to become a ground and pound fighter, you want to do it exactly like he did. Gain posture, have height, control hands and wrists. Land strikes, don't throw too many, throw just enough, control, throw again, control. He did it perfect.
Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, he lands another debilitating strike to the body, and he continues to punish his opponent's midsection. Had a lot of success with it in the previous round and picking up exactly where he left off. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
Gaethje's torso, specifically that right side, has absorbed a lot of damage tonight. And here comes the purple, the black, and blue. A definite bruise starting to form on that right side. All right, so the commitment to the takedown pays off. After several failed attempts, he finally gets his first takedown. Now let's see what he can do with it. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, he's setting up for a submission now.
Dude's trying to finish the fight.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
He's doing a really good job of putting himself in position.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Nurmagomedov.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. A series of punches from the top here by Nurmagomedov. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Gaethje's in half guard. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise.
I loved it. I loved all the grappling that was on display there. But fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard now.
Darce, yep, trying to hit the Darce here.
Oh, that Darce choke is tight. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight.
Now it's not a big deal, all right?
All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much. And if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Lands a kick there with the lead leg. Nice work by Nurmagomedov. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Lands a nice jab there. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking group.
I mean, and stringing them together so effectively. Never throwing the same attack more than one.
Nurmagomedov gets the double leg takedown. And now he's got the back.
Oh, nice.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Nurmagomedov. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Nurmagomedov's got the full mount. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oh, man, another strike gets through. This could be over soon.
It's tight.
Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
All right, feet on the hips here. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out. That's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, John, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for. Oh, he's back in the clinch. Look for him to get that right hand busy. He got him hurt bad here. He passes to half.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out. Just go for the finish.
Good, solid strike on the ground. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go.
Love what you're doing with your kicks. Keep those going. He's slowing down.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, fifth and final round. Gaethje gets tattooed by that straight punch.
Ooh, another shot to the head.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space. Jab is there for Gaethje. All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision by him to target that area.
We always talk about his fight IQ, John. We talk about his ability to recognize his advantages. That's exactly what he's doing. The moment he saw that cut, I knew that would become his focus. This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs. Oh, nice elbow. Oh, you hurt him again, bro.
He's very close to the finish here. Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position.
Now he's going full mount. This is where he wants to be.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Oh, he's got him in the crucifix now. A lot of body weight from the top position. If you're on bottom here, this is not a good place to be.
You have got to free one arm. You cannot worry about both of them. Get one free and then start building towards doing something else. But the first step is to get an arm free to start trying to be able to defend yourself. You have nothing blocking your face when you're in this position.
I know you've got a huge appreciation for this.
Oh, I mean, this is high-level grappling by both of these guys. Beautiful ground and pound approach, and now his opponent is starting to swell.
Successful blow right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Oh, that's tight as he transitions to the belly-down armbar. Oh, he got out!
Notice how he got his body all the way across to the opposite side. Now, he's in the on belly, but it's much better than where he was before. He's got to be careful here.
Gaethje's in half guard. Oh, that cut is getting worse with every passing ground strike as he lands again.
Right back!
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Khabib's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. All right, north-south, back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's going to hold up in the fight of the year conversation. The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
We go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 49-45, and 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so Khabib Nurmagomedov, the winner by decision. Competitive fight at times, but late, of course, your former teammate pulled away and again left no stone unturned in preparation and gets the desired result.
He's one of those guys that prepares himself so thoroughly that it does not matter where the fight takes place. The guy is a tremendous grappler. His striking has